What's up, guys? I'm doing my June 2022 tier list for Master Duel. We have tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, off meta or rogue, and the poo poo tier. And we're going to be doing less archetypes than last time because there are so many archetypes to cover in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want this video to be longer than already is going to be, so let's get right to it. So first we have Despia. Despia with the dragon, making your opponent pay 6 every time they do something, or pairing that with chain energy to make your opponent pay like 1,000 to do something. Despia can be pretty good. I'm going to put Despia in tier 1. It might go down to tier 2. Next we have Emancipator. This deck is still pretty good, although I'm seeing less of it, a lot less of it, because most people are running the Sekka build with it. Because Sekka's Light is now at 2 instead of 3, I'm going to go and put Emancipator down to tier 1, and it might not even be near the top of tier 1 by the time we're done. Next we have Invoked. Invoked with DPE is something that has actually been interesting to see, and I've been seeing more Invoked variants that are actually like doing things to the point where I'm going to put this in off meta. And it's probably going to be the king of off meta. And before DPE and we had more access to more card pull, Master Duel was in poo poo, but it has climbed up to be a decent rogue contender. Next we have Phantasm Beast. That one is one of those rogue decks that, you know, when it happens, it happens. You can't do anything about it. It's not super good by any means, but it's good enough to not be in the poo poo tier. So, Cyber as a whole, and I mean like Cyber Dark and Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon, just by itself, like Cyber Dragon would be tier 2, but Cyber Dragon with Cyber Dark in it, with like the Cyber and Dragon, if you're able to consistently field that, still tier 2. If they do field the in dragon, you better hope you have a kaiju, but if you don't, then you know you probably lost. But besides that one card, still tier 2. It's a good deck though. I had a lot of fun with it. I played it in Diamond and got some wins. Dark Lord, and Dark Lord Despia. I'm gonna say height of tier 2. Evil Eye. Evil Eye can be off meta. What's it called? Danger. Danger can be off meta. Ancient Warrior, off meta. Blackwing. Actually, no, Blackwing and Ancient Warriors are poo poo. Yeah, they can go on the poo poo tier. Blackwing, because yes, they can field a monster that's basically a Quillfort Towers. It's unaffected by everything, but there's kaiju for that. And besides that, the deck isn't that great. I know it could do Halley Fireworks plays and stuff, but what deck really can't at this point? Dragon Link. I'm actually putting Dragon Link tier 1 above Emancipator because while Emancipator lost things, Dragon Link gained things. You can spam more of the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. You can make crazy boards. You have access to DPE now, Destinty Hero Phoenix Enforcer. So I think that Dragon Link really deserves to be up there. Egyptian God Turbo, poo poo. Dinosaurs, tier 2. Yeah, dinosaurs can definitely be tier 2. Dragon Maid, tier 2. Under dinosaurs, probably be the ass end of tier 2. Blue Eyes is off meta. I'm not going to say Blue Eyes is poo poo, but I mean, Blue Eyes might be the king of poo poo tier. We'll see by the end of this, but for now it's just going to stay there. So Dragon Link up there. Now we have Rockets, like just Rockets. Rockets can be off meta, above Danger, and above Blue Eyes, but below these guys. Actually, no. I think Rocket can be higher than Evil Eye. Exodia, poo poo. Sky Striker Exodia is the best variant I've seen, because then your opponent thinks they're playing against like Striker and they might not react to it in the same way, but Sky Striker Exodia is better, but like the deck is still poo poo. It can't even be an off meta. ABC can be king of poo poo tier. I'm even gonna put it below Blue Eyes. Nah, that can be an off meta. Can stay an off meta under Blue Eyes. Maybe I'll move them both lower. Nurse Burn, Poo Poo. This deck is not good, and that's pretty much there is to say about it. In fact, Chain Burn's even better than I'm going to put Chain Burn and Exodia next to each other because both of them are like playing Solitaire. Charmers. Charmers can be off meta. In fact, Charmers might actually be better than ABC right now, even with Buster being L1. Dark Magician. Off meta, and it can be above Blue Eyes but below Danger. D tier 2. Higher than Dragon Maid, higher than Dinosaurs, lower than Cyber Dark. Actually, you know what? They can be the king of tier 2 because D when it gets going and when it's in the hands of a really good pilot, the deck can be incredibly scary, as proven by the fact that that won like I think a case tournament like last year. Adagnister. I feel like Adagnister is genuinely better than all these decks, so it can be on the butt end of tier 1 for now. For higher is Poo Poo. There are many other better beatstick decks. Can I please talk today and get through this video in less than 3 takes? Next we have Harpy They are coming out of the Poo Poo tier up into the off meta tier. DP Harpies are a lot of fun, and I feel like it's better than all the decks in the Poo Poo tier so far. Next we got Drytron Herald. They are no longer in tier 1. Sorry, I mean they're no longer in tier 0. I'm going to put them at the top of tier 1 with Dragon Link. But as far as tier 0 goes, not anymore. Rongo Bongo Turbo definitely belongs to be in tier 2. Actually, you can be above Dragon Mage. You can have a little salami. Endymion, Poo Poo. Black Rose as an archetype, Poo Poo. Artifacts, unless it's Scythe, not very good, but if it is like Scythe block centric artifacts, then it can be an off meta. Fluffle, off meta. Abyss Actor, Poo Poo. Golden Boy and the rest of Eldritch. You can be at the butt end of tier 1 because that's where you belong right now. Pure Kaiju, I'm talking like Kaiju files and stuff like that. Poo Poo. Cosmo, you can be an off meta, and you actually can be in between Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I don't know what Cosmo would do against Chaos Max, if we could get over it though. But I do know that I get many more wins playing Cosmo than I do Blue Eyes. Gene Raider, you are the king of Poo Poo tier, my friends. Not quite good enough to be off meta, but not quite bad enough to smell entirely like shit. Appliancer, Poo Poo. Altergeist and the Multi-Faker friends. You can be an off meta. You can be above Fluffle, but below Scythelock. Dante, Burning Abyss, Phantom Knight Shenanigans. Tier 2. Let's put you below Rongo, but above Dragon Maid. Evolzers, like Dinos, just like Lagiadolka summon, Poo Poo. Pure Dogmatica. Or Dogmatica variants, rather, because I haven't really seen like pure Dogmatica, but like Dogmatica variants. I'm going to say off meta for now, and I'm going to put them right below Invoked. Gem Knights, even Gem Knight FTK, Poo Poo. Grand Manju. You can be the king of Poo Poo tier. No, you can be the king off the meta tier. Gladiator Beast, Poo Poo. Evil Swarm, Poo Poo. Heroes, get up in there. This is a hard one to rank because Heroes running DP is nutty, and the fact they can run 3 is even nuttier. You know what? I'm actually going to put heroes ahead of Dragon Maid. This is a hot take. This is a hot take list right here, and the Dragon Maid players are going to hate me. But DPE is a good card, and the fact that heroes can just do shenanigans with it like they were meant to, I'm going to put it in tier 2. Ancient Gears. Better than Ancient Warriors. Access code talker spam like Cyverse.deck spam. You can be up there next to Rockets. Ghost Tricks, Poo Poo. Ice Barriers. Ice Barriers, below Ancient Warriors. They just got Ice Jades. Ice Jade helps significantly. Warrior Machine Toolbox. Sorry, not Warrior Machine. Earth Machine Toolbox. Earth Machine Toolbox, tier 2. Better than Dragon Maid, below Heroes. No Dolce, Poo Poo. Muskets, Poo Poo. Sword Soul. Come on up to tier 0, buddy. Strictly because of representation. Yes, you can beat Sword Soul with Drytron, with Herald Drytron. Yes, you can beat Sword Soul with Sword Soul. Yes, you can beat Sword Soul with Eldritch sometimes. I feel like Sword Soul still is better than all the decks below it, just because not only is it consistent, and not only is it able to make really strong boards and get like free pluses, the deck is everywhere. You are going to encounter it so much in the high ranks that it feels like it's all you play against, and some people are running specific counter decks just for Sword Soul and Diamond that I've seen. Like, I've seen so many people playing Token Collector as an out, which is pretty much only good against Sword Soul. So I'd say that this deck, just because it has like its own specific counters to it that people are actually playing, deserves to be tier 0. And next we're going to go Totally Awesome. Give me right below Black Wings there, buddy. Frogs, give me below Black Wings in the Poo Poo tier. Y'all are king of the poo, though. Oh, Punk. Where do we want to put Punk? I know a lot of people are going to be like, you're overrating this deck, and it's not that good. But you know what? You can come up right here with Earth Machines in tier 2, above Dragon Maid. I think the deck is good. I think people just haven't figured out how to play it on Master Duel yet. Infernity, Poo Poo. Fire Fist, Poo Poo. Galaxy Eyes, Poo Poo. Yeah, you can be up here. You can be above Ancient Gears, though. It's a better beat stick deck than Ancient Gear, at least in my mind. Monarchs. Man, that's real hard right now, because like everything revolves around the extra deck. I think if Monarchs set up and went first and locked their opponent out of the extra deck, they could actually do something. I'm putting them in off meta above Friper. We already did Earth Machines. We already did Ice Bear. Oh wait, no, that's Necros. Necros. I'm actually gonna put them next to Ice Barriers. Not too good right now. Metal Foe, like pure Metal Foe. You can get in there right below Ancient Warrior. Ojamas. Worse than Chain Burn, better than Nurse Burn. Let's see. Mech Knights. Mech Knights can be off meta. We're actually, even with fusions out, we're gonna move Frightfur down to be the king of Poo Poo tier, above Gene Raider. Mayakashi. Even with the Bone Tower FTK, this deck is nowhere to be seen at this point. And anytime I play against zombies, and I'm playing Sword Soul right now in the meta, they do literally nothing. So zombies, welcome to off meta. At the end of off meta. Raid Raptors. Poo Poo. Deck is bad. I don't care that it can make a towers like monster. Poo Poo. The original towers with Cleaforts can be right next to it. Plunder Patrol. Every single time I make a tier list video putting Plunder Patrol low, people give me crap for it. I'm sorry, but the deck is bad. Off meta. Pure Cyframes. Off meta. Pure Odd Eyes, like Odd Eyes deck, Pendulum deck. Poo poo. Pendulum Magicians right now in this current meta, poo poo. Mathmex. You can be off meta. Actually, you know what? No, Pendulum Magicians deserve to be poo poo still. Melfi, poo poo. Worse than Gene Raider, worse than Fright for. Actually, worse than Blackwing. Actually, yeah, even worse than. Better than Pure Odd Eyes. I already did the spell counter deck. Mutants. Poo poo. Numeron FTK. I'm gonna put it in tier 2. I see it enough and it's consistent enough, and I see it like even in diamond rank to the point where I feel like it can be tier 2, it can be meta, because the FTK just comes out of left field, and when it happens, it happens. Orchist. Orchist can be an off meta. I feel like they don't deserve to be in poo poo tier after I've seen some really strong pilots run them. Shaddolls, definitely off meta, and definitely higher up in off meta. I'm actually going to move Orchis up to Shaddolls. Shaddolls Invoked is actually a very fun variant. I'm going to put them above Code Tucker, like Cybers spam. I'm going to put those guys right next to Rockets. Yeah, that looks better. Crystal Beast, poo poo. Red Eyes, poo poo. Thunder Dragon, you guys with Despia and some other support. Welcome to tier 2. I'm gonna put you below Dragon Maid and Numeron. Actually, that's not right. Dragon Maid, you get down there. There we go. That's better. Put you above Dragon Maid, but below Numeron. Sorry, Dragon Maid players, but I just don't lose to that deck. Not unless I'm playing Sub-Terrors. Salad, off meta. Speedroid, off meta. Sky Striker, there's Striker. Put you in tier 2. Right below Hero. Sky Striker is actually a surprisingly fun control deck. At least I look at it as a control deck. And I feel like the deck is very fun. Sub-Terrors, it really pains me. But I unfortunately have to put my precious Sub-Terrors in off meta. I'm actually going to move them down a little bit more. I feel like they can be... I feel like I see more Shaddolls. And I feel like Shaddolls more annoying. I think I'm actually going to put Sub-Terror Control under Shaddolls and off meta. This is a hard format for the deck. I love my Sub-Terrors, but it is a hard format for the deck. Skull Servant. I'm talking about like Grass Screener Skull Servant off meta. If it's no Grass Screener, then poo poo. Zoo Try. I'm still seeing this deck, and I think it's going to go below Striker but above Earth Toolbox. The deck's not dead. They just had to adapt a little bit. Warrock, like as an archetype, poo-poo. 10 Ys. So as you know, 10 Yi is going to be paired with Sword Soul, or it's not going to be useful. Like if it was 10 Yi without Sword Soul, it's going to be probably down there in the poo-poo tier. But if it's 10 Yi Sword Soul, that could go up there in tier 0. 10 Yi Sword Soul is an amazingly resilient deck with a ton of options, and I already Talked about why I think Sword Soul is the deck to beat, so I'm not going to go any further than that. Trains, off meta. They can come out of nowhere and do train things. Choo choo. True Draco. Tier 2 below Dragon Maid. Scrap Dino Shenanigans. That's going to be better, slightly better than regular Dino. Like if it's Scrap Dino Dinosaurs. I'm going to put that in tier 2 because you can make a really cool board with that. Like right above regular Scrap Dino list dinos. Pure Chaos, Poo Poo, Pure Predaplant, Poo Poo, Prank Kids. Get on up here to tier 1. Prank Kids are an amazingly good deck. So much so they just got neutered on the TCG meta. But in Master Duel, they're still great. And I would think that they're above Eldritch, actually, at this point. I'm going to put them above Adagnister and above Despia. And I'm actually going to put them above Emancipator, but I'm going to put them below Drytron and Dragon Link. Magispector. Poo Poo. Ally of Justice, Poo Poo. Aliens, even with all the combos that they can do, and the Ogotic stuff, Poo Poo, because the meta just is not kind to them right now. The Weather, Poo Poo. Pure Dark Worlds without danger, Poo Poo. If it's danger Dark World, it can be an off meta. Pure Kokimaru, Poo Poo. Inzectors. I'm going to put Inzectors in Poo Poo, above Melfi, above Mutants, but below Black Wings. They will be much better when they get their quick play, but until then, the format is not for them right now. Sword Soul will just like crush them into a million pieces. Yang Zing, definitely Poo Poo. If it's Yang Zing Sword Soul, it can be like probably tier 2 at that point. Yang Zing is just not like super powerful, but Yang Zing Sword Soul could probably be tier 2. But Yang Zing by itself, Poo Poo. Fairy Tales, Poo Poo. Hazy Flame, Poo Poo. We already covered Heroes, we already covered Mech Knights. Ogotic, Poo Poo now, even with the combo. Kribos, Poo Poo. Pure Destiny Hero. I think I'm going to put that with Pure Hero at tier 2. DP is a very good card, and it's going to be doing things. I mean, I don't think you're going to see a Destiny Hero deck without, like, the main hero cards, like Shadow Mist and crap in it, but Destiny Hero, Pure Destiny Hero, still pretty good just because of DP. Zeus Turbo. Poo Poo. Cyberstein FTK, I'm really not seeing it anymore, and it's very easy to out now because of Sword Soul having just a lot of ways to stop it, and because of the other top decks having a lot of ways to stop it, and because DPE existing to pop Stein when he hits the board. I'd say the deck is kind of Poo Poo now. Zephyra, Poo Poo. Buster Blader, Poo Poo. Aromage, Poo Poo. Phantasm Spiral. King of Poop. Yeah, the King of Poo Poo, dear. Mayakashi, we already covered that. Zombies, we already covered straight up zombies. Battle Wasps, Poo Poo. VW, Virtual World. Even with the hit to it not being like the worst hit, I still feel like they're worse than Eldritch. They can play VFD, big whoop. Pure TGs, Poo Poo. Spiral, Poo Poo. Six Samurai. That's pretty much covered with Rongo. The only variant that you should be playing if you're playing Six Samurai is make Rongo as fast as you can. If you're not playing that variant, it's Poo Poo. Trap Tricks. You can be an off meta. Hey, I'd even say you're better than Guru right now. Poor Guru. Already covered that. Infernoids, Poo-Poo. Witchcrafter, Poo-Poo. Counter Fairies, Poo-Poo. We already covered Heroes. Pure Windups, Poo-Poo. Pure Dynamist, Poo-Poo. Tri-Base can come up here in Tier 1. Actually, let's also make sure we have Zoo in Tier 1. Zoo Tri better than regular Tri. Tri under that. Yeah, that looks better. And then Punk, yeah. Everything there looks good. Samorg, Poo-Poo. Already covered Galaxy. Rock Ritual Arc, Megalith. Megalith, Poo-Poo. Eoswarm, Poo-Poo. And yeah, that pretty much is going to cover it for this list. Give me a comment down below if you agree with me or disagree with me. Let me know why. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave a dislike if you dislike it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.